welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so I'm very excited to film with you. As you can see, I am in a dorm room right now. I'm a college student in Cleveland, but I don't have the best setup yet. And so please, if you're watching and are just disgusted by the area that I'm in, just hang tight for a little bit. We're working on it. So I wanted to share with you guys today just some things I've gotten over the past couple weeks. It's going to be a big haul. Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty happened, and the ColourPop free shipping sale, even though of course everything I spent was over $30 anyway, so I still would have gotten free shipping. Whatever, right? And just a few other things that I grabbed. So let's just start right in. First thing I have to share with you, start with this. Now this was supposed to be discontinued, but I looked on her website and it was still there, so I did pick it up. And this is the Violet Voss by Laura Lee palette. A bunch of really pretty shadows here, and they're all really great quality pigment. I mean, you can like see, get one of the shimmers going for you. See, and like look at that. It's really just really creamy, soft shadows. Like really great, not too patchy, just really good quality. And a deep purple. This one's the more burgundy one, but same deal. They're just so soft and buttery. I mean, so pigmented. It's amazing. They're just so soft. This one's really great, especially for fall, even the summer. Just if you're a fan of the darker, like burgundy shades, this one's gonna be good for you. Up next, the Tarteist Pro palette. So I read a couple reviews on this, and I ended up ordering it from Ulta when Tarte had their 5 times the points. Now this one's really great. I mean, it has a giant mirror, don't want to blind you, but it also has, oh, this part's pretty mirrored too, sorry, but it has all the matte colors right here and then 4 shimmer shades. So it's really nice to create more full looks with. How about, no, okay, there we go. Where you can like do your whole transition and add a pop color shimmer, so you can really create a whole look, if not 4 whole looks, and then of course always mix and match. So this is a really great palette. It has a wonderful huge giant mirror, really sturdy packaging, so it's good for travel. I love this palette. I actually, was so funny, my boyfriend yells at me for buying too much makeup. Like, I mean, who doesn't at this point? And he looked at this palette and he was like, oh wow, it's so pretty. And I was like, I know. Then we have my baby, Morphe. This is the Morphe 9N. Now I really like this one. I know a lot of people like the 9B, but I prefer the 9N because I like the neutral tones. Like as you can see, I'm not wearing any foundation today actually at all. But I have a much more neutral skin tone. And as you can see, I have redness up here anyway, just some pigmentation that I'm not a huge fan of, so I like to, if I wear blush, which I don't always, I really like to keep it a lot more neutral. So I really like this color up here, peachy tones. This one's a good one for pink, but I'm probably not ever gonna touch this one or this one. I do actually have a Becca blush that's very similar to this color. I can't think of the name of it, but I do wear that one occasionally if I am either tan or have like a very heavy contour to kind of set that one off. Don't wear them often. Up next, we have this one. Now, I have all of the other Too Faced palettes, and this one I just got to finish off my collection, the chocolate bar, and also Kathleen Lynch just raves about this one all the time, so I had to pick it up. It smells like chocolate, obviously. But this one's really nice. I'm not a huge fan of this packaging. Like, it's just not my favorite. I'm just not a big fan. I feel like it's really chunky, and it's like, I mean, it looks like a chocolate bar. That's super cute, but I'm just not the biggest fan. But I mean, as you can see, like the palette itself, gorgeous. A lot of neutral shades, couple pops of color. Again, very soft, pigmented, buttery, just really great quality shadows. As I said earlier, I have all the other ones, so I have the not all of them. the sweet peach, the bonbons, the semi-sweet. I just hadn't picked up this one yet. You know, gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so the next thing I got was I picked up, Ulta, I believe, was having a sale, because Urban Decay went and reformulated or repackaged or, they at least changed up the packaging on their setting sprays. I know they got a couple new priming sprays. I have not tried those yet. I'll let you know when I do. But I picked up another all-nighter, which I use very often. A De-Slick, which I haven't used, but one of my friends raves about. And I do get a little oil in the summer. Not too bad. Combination skin, and it usually tends to be more on the dry side. But in the summer, it can definitely be a little oilier if I'm exercising. And then I picked up a Chill too, which is also really nice, especially for the winter. And also I use it to refresh my makeup as well. So I picked up all three of these. I think they were like 10 or 12 bucks. Like, they were so on sale. And I mean, I don't hate this packaging. I don't really care if it's black or if it's white or if it has purple on it or green. So I might as well get these ones while they're on sale, right? Just keep using them. Alright, next up we have, I actually did pick up these, and I think the lashes are in here, but this is my very first fake lash kit. I know, right? I know, but I got the Ardell Deluxe pack, and this is actually nice. It comes with 2 sets of lashes, which are somewhere else at the moment, but that's okay. An applicator wand and a gel and a glue. So it has everything you kind of need to start off with. And the lashes are pretty, I mean, they're pretty normal. Nothing too crazy, but they're not very difficult either. It definitely is a step up from mascara, but very good if you're just starting out or want to try them. I think this is also like $6, so not too expensive if you're not sure if fake lash life is for you. I know I'm not. I'm still not sure. I'm still testing these out, trying a couple different things, seeing which lashes I like most. Good if you don't know what you're doing yet. Up next we have the Urban Decay Electric palette. Now this was on sale for forever, and I finally picked it up because I was like, you know what? When else am I gonna have a chance to get all of these colors? I mean, like, for real. Look at all. Oh, sorry, there's a brush in here. Oh, this is cute. It's a little double-sided brush, you know. But when else am I gonna get a chance to get all of these colors? Oh, I'm sorry for my nails. Please don't look at them. All of these colors in one package. I really love Urban Decay eyeshadows. I know a lot of people hate the Naked palettes. I love them. They just really work for me. The pigmentation in them is great. I really love the shadows. As I said earlier, I'm a fan of neutral colors more often than not. So they really just fit my personality and my makeup style. If they don't fit yours, that's totally fine. But if you do like a little more color, this would be for you. I don't know if it's still on sale or not. If it is, it's probably way more on sale than what I paid for it. But I did end up getting this, but again, like, super soft. I ended up using it as costume makeup, which is really funny. I used the red and the pink, and then these 2 blue. I used the red and the pink, and then these 2 blues right here to color in someone's eyebrows for Dr. Seuss show, as they were things. So it really worked out. Great quality. I really do like this packaging. I mean, it feels heavy, but I really love this packaging. It's great. It's sturdy. It just feels like heavy, but not in a bad way. I don't know. It just feels like I like this particular one packaging. I ended up getting this. It was also on sale, and I got this as a present for myself because I finished. I did well on an exam. So this is a full spectrum palette by Urban Decay. Also really love this packaging. I think the lines are just super cute. Again, same deal, like heavy, sturdy. This one opens. This one I'm a little upset with because A couple of the shadows broke. Again, like huge mirror, giant mirror. There's a couple fallout on them because I did have the palette fall once I already received it, so I couldn't return it or anything like that. And a couple of the shadows did break, as you can see, like these three, actually this kind of whole row and this blue one shattered a little bit. I was able to put them back together, mostly using acetone, so that trick does work. It's not going to look pretty though, but I mean, the pigmentation is still the same. It still works perfectly. It's just not as pretty anymore. I mean, it's like gonna work the same, so that's fine with me. I'm the only one who's gonna use it. Is it ideal? No, but I'm not gonna not use it because there are a couple shadows broken. That's just stupid. Because this was also a present to myself from Urban Decay. If you couldn't tell, this was like, Urban Decay had a lot of stuff on sale, so I did end up picking quite a few of them. I also am just a fan of the brand in general. I really like the 24/7 Glide-On eyeliners and the lip liners a lot. I just really like the gel pencil feel. Their foundation just matches me pretty well. It's kind of hard for me to find a matching foundation, which is strange, but I just have a strange, must have a weird undertone where things oxidize on my skin really fast. But Urban Decay, I found that I'm exactly a 3.5 in the Naked foundation, and it just blends so flawlessly on my face. Even the All-Nighter foundation, I'm also a 3.5 in. You're still the same one. Switch between that and my Kat Von D all the time. This is obviously not a sponsored video. Since this is my first video, I'm not going to get sponsored. But I do like Urban Decay a lot, although I do own a lot of brands also. But I have all the other Naked palettes, so I thought that I needed to get this one, and I really love the other Basics palettes. And again, like, I'm a huge fan of neutrals, so this palette just, it was calling my name. I don't really know. Again, a huge mirror. That is one thing that I do like about Urban Decay palettes. The last few they've come out with have had really, really nice mirrors, so that's always really good. This is a Pixi Glowy powder. So this says, Velvety Soft Highlighter adds a hint of glow, creating a luminous effect. Alright. But I've heard these ones are really great, and they're actually kind of on the more expensive side for a drugstore brand. Oh yeah, can you see that? Hang on. Ooh. This is nice. But yeah, so I'm really excited to try out this. Yeah, I swear this was also on sale. So this is the Smoked palette. And this came with a mini version of the eyeshadow primer potion. Once I get 100 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway with just some little things like this that I kind of get for free in either like my Ipsy bag, not for free because I paid for it, but I get and I already have, or I don't like or can't use, and so things like this where I already have one, I will be doing a giveaway after I get my first 100 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe to my channel for a chance to win. And then this one is actually really interesting. It kind of zips. And then it has an eyeliner attached. I will be keeping the eyeliner because I love these, even though I already have this color. But I use it like crazy. And it's probably like this big right now because I've sharpened it so many times. It probably like comes to here from this end. But this one's really nice. It has a mirror. It's great for travel because you can like stick your eyeliner or a lip gloss in here if you need to. It's just really kind of, there are some neutral colors, but then there are also some pops. So obviously the green, the blue, and the purple, like your pop of color for a concert or for a night out or whatever. And then the rest of the palette is really there to just help create the rest of the look, which is really cool. So I like that a lot. But there's also like the mushroom color, which is this middle one right here, the silver, where you could use that as your pop of color if you wanted to, and that would be totally fine. I also include this little book in the box that kind of gives you some examples of like how to do different looks. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll try one of these out. Who knows? Next we have all my ColourPop order. So be prepared. Please don't be alarmed. I know I am. so first of all, I got my hands on this baby. I've been waiting it to come back in stock for weeks. I was just gonna buy it anyway, but it finally got back in stock. And this is Alexis Ren by ColourPop collab. So this is Topaz, and it's Golden Moment bronzer, and She's Here to Stay highlighter. So this one has, again, a pretty nice mirror, and so these are the colors. So She's Here to Stay is this one, and then Golden Moment is the bronzer. I'll swatch these for you guys if you want. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really pretty highlight bronzer mix. It's good. It's a decent color for contouring, actually. It's just a pretty bronzy color. It's really good for anything in general, actually. I've used it a few times. I really like it. I can totally understand why it's sold out, but definitely, like, add this to your cart or list, your wish list. And I mean, it's not too expensive. It's definitely better than a lot of contour highlighting palettes. I mean, if your skin tone is a little bit lighter, this will really work for you. Or if it's in the medium range, because it's a little bit of a darker highlight. If you have really, really fair skin or darker skin, this might not work for you as well, but I really like it. I think it's great. So I recommend that. And then I ended up, because they were on sale, I got all three of these. They were limited edition, how could I not? So this one is the peach one, or nectar, sorry. This is the nectar one. This is called the Knockout. So this is Excuse My French blush and Like to Watch highlighter. So the only bad thing about these is they don't have them anywhere like look, this one had it like on the actual box inside of the sleeve, but these ones don't. They only have them on the sleeve, so I have to keep the sleeve with them to know what it is, which is a little annoying, but same deal. You have the blush and the highlight. It's really pretty. As you can see, I've swatched them. I haven't actually used them yet, but I have swatched. They're really pretty. You can't see that, but that's okay. But it's really pretty. It's just kind of the nectar-y, like peachy. If you really like peachy blush, this is great. The highlighter is a little more orangey pink than I personally would really like, but it's really good if I'm doing kind of a monochromatic look or a more peach look in general. And then I mix this highlight with like opal or champagne pop or something else that's a little bit more golden, just to kind of bring that back. But I really like Knockout. This one's really great. The next one is Double Play. This one is the Sand one. So this one is Getting Handsy Blush and Padded Down Highlighter. So here we go. And this one kind of looks a lot like Topaz. Like the blush is dark. Well, it's not dark, but it looks kind of bronzy in here, but it's not. I mean, like, maybe a little bit, but it's really nice for a very neutral look, for sure. But I really like this one a lot. My favorites are probably one of these two. I'm not a huge fan of the pink one. This one is probably my second favorite after Topaz. But I really like this new color scheme that ColourPop is doing. I think that's great. Okay, so the final one is Done Deal. This one is the pink one. So this is Above and Beyond Blush and Made Me Do It highlighter. Also, the new press stuff is great, by the way. So, as you know, this is super pink, not really me, but the pink highlighter I did want to try. The pink blush I will probably use in very small amounts. I don't see myself using this one nearly as much, but I have a shopping problem, and I felt that like I had to have them all and try them out and like have opinions on all of them. And if it really doesn't work for me, my sister really likes the pinker colors. I'll always just give it to her. Next, I did purchase some of these. So this is a lippy primer. Why not, right? I don't actually have one, so I thought I might want to try it out. And then additionally to that, I got the Lumiere pencil and the lippy stick. Oh wait, actually I got the primer for free because I got this. So I decided to try it out. I actually ended up wearing them to my formal. It's the Kathleen Lights collab, and I really liked it. It was a lot more purple than I expected, but it was still really, really pretty. I thought it looked really good. My dress was like a deep teal, so it worked for me. Highly recommend these. I really like the consistency. Obviously, it's great quality. Here it is. I also picked up the Aquarius lippy stick. I've been wanting to try this out for a while. I wanted to wait until I could get the pencil too. The pencil is still sold out, so I didn't get it, but that's okay. Just gonna try it out with a primer and see if it works, and then I'll get the pencil when it comes back in stock, I guess. No biggie. So here's this. I'm not gonna open this because I may choose to give it as a gift to my best friend who loves this stuff. I absolutely love this mascara. However, it does go on sale quite often. I got this one in 21 Days of Beauty, I believe. I mean, I absolutely love it. It's $10 a lot of times. Like, I think it originally retails for $21, maybe. That sounds right. And it goes on sale for $10 often. So Ulta had it for 21 Days of Beauty, $10. Tarte also puts their mascaras on sale for $10 each a lot. Specifically this one. So that one happens every few months, I think I've seen it. So I don't tend to run out of this very often. I also don't use it that often. I think it's very similar to Benefit Roller Lash, at least on my eyes. So I kind of swap between them if I want kind of the long look, like the very natural, pretty eyelash look. If I'm going for something super bold, I'll use Perversion. And typically every day I'm just using Better Than Sex. And then I got a bunch of ColourPop eyeshadows. So the colors I ended up getting from these are, I got all the Super Shock eyeshadows, and this is Kathleen Lights, Lala, I Heart This, which is just a really pretty light white color, Cheap Date, it's a little bit more yellowy, I think, yeah, it's a more golden undertone, Mittens, which is a really pretty, like, deep burgundy, almost, Coppa Feel, which is a really pretty transition shade, at least with my skin. I really like it for transition shading. This is Blaze, so this is kind of a yellowy, orange-ish, yet more yellow shimmer. Central Perk, another kind of burgundy-ish color. It's cute because, you know, Friends. And then Lovely, which is kind of a more gold tone. I was kind of thinking more fall colors of Clearly for these. I don't know why, I just was. I also picked up this lip gloss from Bare Minerals. I know Jaclyn Hill has talked about it a lot, so I decided to finally pick it up. And this is in the shade Groovy. Really good pigmentation. I'll just put some on right now. But you can see the difference in my lips. But yeah, no, this is really soft. It smells delicious. I'm gonna take it off because it looks weird on my face right now. But really, really good quality. Highly, highly recommend this color. If I was wearing foundation and everything else on my face, it would look great. I really like it, but right now just isn't gonna work for me. The next thing I got was from a MAC order, actually. They had, everything was 25% off, so I did get the MAC 242 brush. There's just been so many reviews that nothing is like it, nothing compares, so I decided to get it because it was on sale, and I wouldn't normally pay that much for a brush, at least just for one brush, not for an eye brush. So I did pick it up. It is really great. I used it. It is amazing. Especially when sprayed with MAC Fix Plus for shimmer shadows on the lid. Amazing. I haven't seen anything that compares. Recommend. If you want to pay the money, pay it. If not, put it on a Christmas list. Hope they have another sale, but really great. I also picked up eyeshadow in Nylon. I got all the refill palettes because I'm just gonna put them in a Z palette. I don't need to pay the extra 10 or 15 bucks for the little, you know what I mean. Yeah. I got their shaping powder in Emphasize. This was recommended to me. Really wanted to try this out. I got the Melba. I got their powder blush in Melba. This is such a pretty shade, just such a perfect neutral blush. It's just pink enough to give you a hint of pink, but also a neutral color. It looks natural. I mean, this is just an amazing blush color. It's Melba again, in case you missed that part. And then I also got the shaping powders in both Sculpt and Shade Stir. I know I tan. This is pretty much as white as I get, but I do tan, and so Sculpt matches me right now for a good contour, but in the summer I might be using Shade Stir, and also I might just mix them. Got these little guys. I got one in green. I got the cucumber one and the rosewater one. So far I like both of them. I've been using the cucumber one a little bit more. I don't really have a reason, I just have been, but they're both really good. Highly recommend. I also picked up the acid toner, like glycolic acid toner. Used that a few times. I'm not quite out of my other toner, so I want to finish that one before I start this one, so I can really get a feel for how it's affecting my skin. But when I have used this, I've liked it. Also picked up soap because I just signed a lease for a new apartment and I'm gonna need soap, and also it was part of the weekly beauty steal, so they were $3. And last but not least, my new baby, the 35 Art Palette. This thing is beautiful, seriously. If it is still in stock, which I don't know if it is, go buy it. It is amazing. There's just so many colors, there's so many options. There's mattes all on this side, shimmers all on this side. There's 2 shimmer colors right here. Can you even see that? There's 2 shimmers right here. Not shimmers, satins, sorry. These 2 are satins, these are shimmers, these are mattes. But I mean, there's just so many transition shades in this whole area for whatever your skin tone is. There's so many different shimmers, you can create so many different looks. I know Jaclyn Hill did a look using this bright gold right here, and she created this kind of bright gold look. When I use this palette for my formal, I did a much more taupey rose gold look using these top 3. I believe this one and then a couple ones down here, and it was more taupey rose gold instead of bright gold yellow, which was beautiful, of course. I mean, Jaclyn is amazing, but that one really fit me better and worked with the look I wanted to create, which was always good. But yeah, that's it for my haul. Please don't judge me for the amount of makeup. I swear it's been collecting for a while. I mean, the max sale was weeks ago, so it has been. I've been sitting here waiting, getting up the courage to film the first video, and I finally did it. So I'm proud of myself. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe. I'm hoping to put up new videos often and make them somewhat interesting. I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone here, so thanks for watching, and just let me know if you have anything you'd like to see. Next video I'll obviously be wearing more makeup, but I kind of just got back from class and was like, I'm gonna film a video today. I'm finally gonna do it, because I'd been collecting stuff for weeks, and I was just like, I wanna get it done. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe, and thanks for your support.